This video is a metaphysical introduction to Smoky Quartz crystal benefits. I'm Nathan. Welcome back to Vibes and Frequencies, where we feature lots of different crystal series and all kinds of crystal information. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you got to know about Smoky Quartz is that it's absolutely awesome. There's so many crystals out there, and even if you were to dedicate your life to exploring all the different dimensions of all the crystals like I am, it's pretty accurate to say you might not make it to every single crystal. But you got to check out Smoky Quartz if it's called to you and if you've got the time to, because it's one of the most powerful grounding energies. It's extremely clearing, it's very healing, and it even is really beneficial for manifestation, which not a lot of people speak about, but I'm going to touch on that in this video. Now, there's all kinds of different Smoky Quartz. For example, you've got smoky clear quartz. What I'm holding here specifically is actually a smoky diamantina Lemurian quartz, one of my favorite crystals. I love this one so much. You've got smoky citrine, right? There's even smoky amethyst, which I actually don't have to show you in this video right now, but it exists. And then you've got some basic smoky quartz. And then, again, this one is actually another smoky Lemurian quartz. And I've even got one on my necklace right here. So as you can see, I've got quite a plethora of smoky quartz. I actually just got my first piece of smoky quartz a month ago, and what ended up happening is I have like such a deep obsession and love with Lemurian quartz, and the person I get my Lemurian quartz from, there was a smoky one, and it was the first time I'd ever seen that. And I was immediately drawn to it, and I could feel this incredible power that I had yet to tune into. So I got it, and I immediately loved it, and so I got more, and I started wrapping a whole bunch of necklaces out of them. I started growing my collection and tuning into all these different vantage points of the smoky quartz energy. And it's amazing. So that's where this video is coming from, a passion project of mine. Now let's go ahead and talk about the smoky quartz benefits and what to expect with the energy when you bring it into your life. The first thing I noticed about smoky quartz is, like I already explained, I was drawn to getting a whole bunch of pieces, and I've been drawn to using it in a whole bunch of different ways. So I've been carrying this piece around in my pocket and repeatedly pulling it out throughout the day. And what I essentially do is I focus on it, and this energy really begins to expand. I start to feel it in my heart first. So I start to feel my heart shifting in energy. Then I start to feel my thought forms kind of follow. And then I begin to feel this presence start to kind of shift in me. And then I notice that external reality starts to almost immediately reflect these changes. So that's one of the ways I've been using it. And by tuning it into it repeatedly throughout the day, I'm able to emphasize this energy more and build it in my life. And that's been very cool. The other way that I've been using it, I really love wearing it on a necklace. This is one of the most powerful ways for me to keep the vibration of the smoky quartz on my person, in my reality consistently. So when I say I'm working with a crystal, just by the way, what that means for me is that I'm consistently keeping it on me in necklace form, in my pocket, and I'm focusing on that energy in my personal life repeatedly. Like, I'm very dedicated when it comes to working with crystals. I've also been sleeping with a piece of smoky quartz, and I've also been noticing that it's been helping my social interactions, my business, my inspiration in my career. So let's go ahead and talk about that. The first benefit that most people are going to refer to when they talk about smoky quartz is its grounding, clearing potential. And I wanted to touch on that because it's absolutely true. Smoky quartz increases your power like tenfold. And the way that it increases your personal power of being yourself, of your manifestation energy, of the way you create your reality, all comes from, in my opinion, what I've seen over the last month, tuning in to this grounded root within yourself. It's like I've begun to put roots in, and not just to the earth, not just being grounded as in I don't have spazzy energy, but I'm grounded in myself. And it's a really interesting thing to describe, but I feel more in my body. Like I can feel the sensation of my skin, I can feel my hair in my face, and sometimes I'm very floaty and I'm very vibin because I work with a lot of high vibrational energies like moldavite, phenakite, Lemurian quartz. So this is really keeping me in my body. And it's also really grounding me into what I'm learning with my other crystals. So for example, with Moldavite, I'm very tuned into working with my heart right now and listening to my true power and going through this transformation, and it's amazing. And what I've noticed is that the Smoky Quartz actually is amplifying that power with my Moldavite. So you'll notice another benefit: it amplifies your crystals. But not only does it amplify them, it grounds that energy into your reality. So Smoky Quartz is an incredible companion for anybody working with other crystals, by the way. It's a lot of information coming at you. I know I did say this was a basic introduction, so I'm going to lay a lot of stuff out in this video. Make sure to subscribe and like for more Smoky Quartz videos on the way. Thanks for doing so. I appreciate it. Now, it grounds me into this really powerful place within myself where it's like, I feel very confident. But I've experienced all kinds of different facets and slight differences in what you might call confidence. This kind of confidence is more like, I don't know, it's like chill, you know? Like I feel super chill, feel super relaxed. I feel very grounded into my heart. I've had a lot of amazing things start to begin happening in my life as I've been focusing on the Smoky Quartz. I've started writing a lot of music, so I've got a lot of inspiration coming through me in that project. I have a lot easier time being around people who might be going through certain things or have energy going on in certain ways. Whereas for myself, being an empath, which if you work with crystals, you're an empath. How else do you think you're feeling that energy, man? But you feel other people's energy, and I have a very easy time being around them because all I feel is my energy. I still have the intuitive wisdom to pick up on these subtleties of what someone else is going through. I can pick up on some telepathic imprints. I can feel these emotions, but it's very easy to sort through what is mine and what is not. And I love that because it's exactly what I needed right now, and that's probably one of the reasons why Smoky Quartz came into my life. So, grounding. It's amazing to be grounded in yourself, and Smoky Quartz is my absolute favorite crystal now for grounding, next to Libyan desert glass. Libyan desert glass is like my all-time favorite manifestation crystal when it comes to manifesting with using your creative life force energy, your sex energy, pulling that into your reality. So if you want to learn about Libyan desert glass, I've got that playlist tagged below for you too. Also an incredibly grounding energy in a really cool high vibe way. So let's talk about a little bit more about the clearing and a little bit more about some of the other benefits and effects of Smoky Quartz that you'll experience when you bring it into your life. Before I continue on, I wanted to let you guys know that in a huge state of inspiration, I did wrap a whole bunch of really cool Smoky Quartz necklaces. I've got some bigger pieces for sale in my store below, and I really appreciate everybody choosing to support the channel and these content series I come out with by getting your crystals from me. So thank you very much. We appreciate the support a lot. So the Smoky Quartz, the next thing that I wanted to talk about with it is really the vibe. I wanted to hone in on like the vibe. The vibe is, it's kind of like this. You know what I mean? Maybe you can feel it in my voice. Because right now I'm actually telepathically emphasizing it and saying it with my tone, with my emphasis and my energy. There's a power with Smoky Quartz that I could sit here all day and talk to you about in this video. But it's something that you've got to feel for yourself. It's something that you feel in your root chakra, and yet your crown chakra too. It's a kind of energy where you feel this inspiration flowing through you perfectly. Now, I feel Smoky Quartz working on all the chakras, personally. Yeah, I don't know if people would disagree with me on that. I'd love to hear from all my Smoky Quartz friends below who already work with Smoky Quartz. What chakra do you feel it on the most? For me, I really do feel it in my heart the most. And I consider that one of the big reasons for this is because it's emphasizing on your crown and because it's emphasizing on your root chakra. Now, for me, I've already done a lot of work with my chakras and a lot of other really amazing crystals for each one. Again, I've got a playlist tagged in this description. It's my best crystal reviews where you can let your own intuitive guidance lead you to what crystal might be perfect for you at this time. But the heart is right at the center of all the chakras, and it's where you emanate all your power from. So when you have all your chakras open, when you have yourself in a state of alignment, when you've tuned into your power, this is where I personally feel all my energy from. And the smoky quartz amplifies and emphasizes it in such an incredible way. You know that you create your reality. I'm absolutely sure that you've heard that at least by now. But sometimes people are a little bit confused in terms of how do you create your reality? In what way do you really do that? And I think that that path of learning is going to be unique to each of us. And we're each going to receive the little crumbs that are necessary for us in each of the moments on our path of expansion. And then you have these big moments every once in a while of, oh my God, it all makes sense. And then some more crumbs come in. And then some more. And it's awesome. It's a great journey we're living, isn't it? So I can't tell you exactly how you're going to create your reality. But I can tell you from my experience of being on this path for a while, of being really tuned into crystals, that smoky quartz is 100% out of all the ones I've worked with in the top 5 most important crystal vibrational tools to create your reality. Because it grounds what you're working on in. It really brings it in. I mean, if you've got this open flow, and if you have your open chakras at the top, then you'll really notice and perceive it. I notice those higher chakras help you to perceive crystal energy better. It helps you to perceive the shifts that are happening. So those are really important chakras to work on. But don't bypass the root chakras. Because that's how you really bring it in. That's how you walk from your place of power. That's how you speak from your place of power with your throat chakra and with your heart. It's how you live. It's what you're emanating to life. It's who are you? You know, it's like really incredible how all these things come into play. And quartz is a master healer. Quartz is one that works on all. So when you get a piece of quartz that has smoky in it, what you are doing is you're emphasizing this incredible grounding energy into whatever it is that you're amplifying. So when it comes to Lemurian smoky quartz, which is my personal favorite, next to smoky citrine, which is like, whew, God, there's a warmth that grounds into your life with the smoky citrine. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, put the bell notification on because I've also got a smoky quartz video coming out that hones in on each of the different smoky quartz. It's at least going to be a 7 video part series. So if you're catching this video later on, in the description, you'll find the smoky quartz playlist tagged. Check it out. But I love this because the smoky Lemurian quartz, which is my personal favorite, it's what I've got on my necklace. It's what I've got a bunch of them wrapped on my store tagged below in the description. It's like you can really focus and harness this 5th dimensional consciousness. But now with the smoky quartz Lemurian, not only can you see 5th dimensional consciousness, but you can move in the process of it. You can walk with 5th dimensional consciousness. You can live, you can create from 5th dimensional consciousness. And it's such an awesome upgrade. And I could totally see how I called this in right now. So listen, I got a lot to say about smoky quartz. This video is really meant to be just a basic metaphysical smoky quartz introduction. Key takeaways to remember: I love smoky quartz. You're gonna love it too. Smoky quartz is amazing at increasing your power. It's amazing for grounding. It's amazing for clearing. The social interactions that I've been having with people, I'm so much more relaxed and in myself. It's amazing for my business. I'm having all these inspirations. I'm able to work with my Moldavite more effectively. All these amazing things are happening. It's amplifying the power of my crystals. It's bringing me into my own power. It is not an energy to be overlooked, and you can get it almost anywhere. Smoky quartz, everybody. Much love to smoky quartz, and much love to you. I'll see you for the next smoky quartz video, as well as some other crystal series that are on the way right now too. So, see you very soon. Once again, I'm Nathan. Much love.